when you say have you always dabbled in the tarot like since you
No,
were young? Like what was your first introduction into that?
as far as tarot,
Yeah.
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah. So
Oh, so that was like your thing as soon as you moved down here. Like,
no,
was it?
so I moved here in December of last year.
Yeah.
So December 2022.
Hmm.
I did my first tarot reading live April 21st, 2021.
And why did you do a tarot reading live? Like, what made you have that thought?
So remember I was telling you I was in this dark place and I was like, okay, God, like what am I put here to do? Because clearly if I've accomplished all this in fashion and
Hmm.
I'm still not nowhere or close to where I need to be,
Hmm.
show me the way, show me a sign. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Show me a sign. And this is before I had any followers on TikTok. I wasn't even
Hmm.
following any tarot readers on TikTok because I didn't even know. I mean, I knew what tarot reading was, but that wasn't something that I never paid for a tarot reading.
Yeah.
Like I was around as far as the spiritual tribe that I was in. She would do like collective messages.
Hmm.
I never felt called to pay for a person to read for her.
Hmm.
She always like, "Yeah, you're powerful. Like you're very powerful. Like you're more powerful than you may think or than you may know. Like you have a
Okay, so you were in a collective, and then from that you say, you know what, let me take a shot at this, and then you had your first one.
It wasn't even
That.
no, it wasn't even that. It was more so like I was in a complete state of loss, like not knowing where to
Yeah.
go, not knowing what to believe. And I literally just cried out to God, like, God, show me a sign. And I was on TikTok scrolling and a tarot reader popped up. I'm like, okay, all right, what are you telling me? Because I believe it was either a month or a few weeks before then. I thought I was going crazy. I was in Spencer's and this girl I was cool with at the time, I was just getting into crystals, just getting into wrapping crystals.
Hmm.
And she was gonna buy me some. And I was just like, okay, cool. And I remember I was sitting in the store, just my mind just was racing, just spiraling out of control. And I just stared at this specific tarot deck, and I have this tarot deck in my collection at home. But I was staring at the box, and it just was like literally telling me, buy me, like screaming, buy me, buy. That's all I'm hearing in my head. Buy me, buy me, buy me. And I'm like, huh? How am I gonna buy you? And when I don't have the money to buy it. Two, I'm like, I don't even know how to read tarot. Like, how am I gonna buy you? And I don't know nothing about none of this. So I'm like, okay, like maybe I'm tripping. But it wasn't until after I received that message from God, like, okay, this is what I was put to do. I ordered my first deck and started reading for myself. And it wasn't
Mm.
until I read people that I was close with at the time that they told me like this is like unbelievable. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, you just literally put everything that I went through in my life out on the table. I thought they was BSing until I came on TikTok and I did my first live with people that I did not know from Adam or Eve. And I was just, I don't need the cards now at first. I need the cards, but I don't need the cards now at all.